It's just Shane Watson here for PSV Sports. I'm lucky enough to be joined by Dave Coldwell. How are you, Dave?
Good, mate. I'm good.
Obviously, where do we start with what happened today? There's a lot of stuff you can speak about today.
Exciting.
Sorry, what was that?
Exciting. Crazy, a bit crazy today, but all good, all fun.
First of all, one thing I did want to bring up, I thought a little bit bizarre. David Haye had a little bit of a... He picks on you a little bit again today, and I don't really get where this has come from, because I remember before when I went to the press conference for, I believe it was it Murray Groves? The undercard press conference for Joshua Molina, and that was Joshua against Brazil, I think it was, and that was when Chris Eubank decided on you. Now we've got David Haye, and you're one of the most likable people in boxing. I don't get to see where this actually comes from.
It's all good. I don't care. It's all good.
So what's your thoughts on what David said about you today? He was undermining you a little bit about when you worked in his team and stuff.
That's fine. If that's what he wants to do, that's fine. I don't need to justify what I did at Hayemaker, because that's a long time ago. You know, that's a long time ago. I've come a long way since then. If he wants to say that all I did was carry his t-shirts, then I got paid really well for carrying t-shirts. Happy days.
Do you not think that disappoints you a little bit? Because obviously you must have worked hard for him over the years, and you must have thought you maybe had a good working relationship with him over the years.
Listen. David didn't know fuck all about what was going on. Adam Boo's the one that ran Hayemaker with me. So I worked with Adam Boo. Adam Boo was the one that is a businessman and did all the graft and manoeuvring David where David just that was his involvement in it, and anything to do with him personally, with his photo shoots and stuff like that, he did all that kind of stuff. Adam Boo was the one that brought me on board at Hayemaker, and Adam Boo was the one that I spoke to and I answered to when I was working with Hayemaker. You know, I never worked with Hayemaker, I worked with Hayemaker. So, you know, I was never an employee of Hayemaker. Everything was with Adam Boo, so I don't really care what he thinks. If he thinks I held a couple of t-shirts, that's what I did. I'm not fussed, but I got paid really well for holding t-shirts.
So yeah, apparently we've got a model on our hands here as well then, so wearing t-shirts, but yeah. Also, Bellew obviously got really worked up at head-to-head, and obviously they both clashed heads, and there was a bit of a shove and a bit of a swing and miss from Haye as well.
Haye stuck his head on Bellew.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny, you're going to stick your head on Bellew, then he's going to shove you off. And when he shoved him off, Haye went for left hook.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit naughty. I think last time he did something like that was with Chisora.
Yeah. And also, yeah, that's a little bit of the worry about this fight. We don't want the fight to be called off because everyone's excited about it. It's a big fight. Obviously, the British Boxing Board of Control are going to look at that, and they're going to probably be a bit concerned about it.
Not Bellew. Bellew didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, but like obviously because of what happened with him and Chisora, and obviously he's had his license revoked once. Do you think that'd be something that they might look at?
No, it was handbag shot, but nothing landed clean.
Yeah. Well then, obviously, after what he said about Eddie Hearn as well, about being a showman and about being Eddie Hearn's show, what's your thoughts on these comments he made there as well?
It's a rant, man. It's just a rant. It's just the ego that he is doesn't like being second place or anything. That's even down to promotion. You know, he wanted Hayemaker Promotions to be number one. In association, yeah. Said it's TV day, said his show. It's what it is. I don't get what the issue is, but it is. Let him do what he wants.
Do you think he played down a lot of Tony Bellew's achievements in his career a lot today, or?
Yeah, he's not an idiot. He knows Bellew can fight. He's not an idiot. He'll say what he wants to say, but he knows that Bellew can fight. He knows it's a real fight. And Shane knows it's a real fight. It's a good fight.
Also, can you confirm any of the truth in the sparring rumours between David Haye and Tony Bellew or David Price?
I wasn't there.
So you don't know anything about what happened in sparring?
I know what I've been told, I know, but I wasn't there.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Also, how's Tony Bellew preparing for this fight? Is he?
Very well.
Because obviously it's at heavyweight for the first time. You're not giving him much weight, are you?
There's nothing to give away. We're 3 months out. Training camp just started.
So, like, what kind of sparring partners are you going to bring in for Tony Bellew for this fight?
Tall, skinny white guys.
Yeah?
That can't punch. Obviously, we're gonna get guys that are fast, athletic, sharp, and that, you know.
Yeah. So obviously, of your other stables of fighters of Jamie McDonald and Gavin McDonald, do you have any idea when they're next going to be out? And also, what's your thoughts on?
Gav's got a WBC title fight about to be made, so I'm looking forward to that.
And also, obviously, the fight against Solis in Monaco. A lot of people are going on about the
Close fight.
and now he's taken it to the board now as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. We're just waiting to find out what's happening. But if we say at bantamweight, we ain't got a problem with having a rematch. Not a problem at all. But if we move up to super bantamweight, then it's gone. We'll decide what we're doing.
Do you think he won? Do you think he won that fight, or do you think it could be argued for a draw?
He nicked it. Yeah, I thought he nicked it on the night. I thought it was down to the last round, and I thought he won the last round. That's how I had it. You know, I remember saying at the end of the 11th to Jamie, you need this round, you need to go out there and take this round. You know, I had it close. When I heard the scorecards, I thought it was bullshit. Yeah, that's what spoiled it. You know, regardless of winning or not, I thought the scorecards spoiled it.
Also, recently we've heard about Frank Warren signing a BT deal.
Yeah.
Obviously, what can only mean great things for British boxing.
It's fantastic because there's a lot of good prospects out there, like your Jack Cattles, your Robbie Davis Juniors, your people like that.
Anthony Yarde.
Anthony Yarde, I like him. I think he's a great talent. It's kids like that that hopefully get the exposure with them that haven't got the exposure on Sky. It's brilliant for boxing.
Do you think they'll be competing a lot with Sky a lot more now?
Yeah, of course.
So obviously you've got to look at what they did with UFC and stuff like that. Obviously,
great.
Yeah.
Great. And I think that's better. It's better for fighters. It makes them a household name. So when they do fight, matchroom fighters and Sky fighters, the fights become bigger. More people talk about boxing. You know, it's fantastic. I think it really is a good thing.
Obviously, you've got a lot of notable names in your stable. Are you looking to expand on that as well?
It all depends. It depends, to be honest, on you know, maybe I've got on a training point of view, maybe I've got room for one more. Management wise, I've managed quite a few fighters, about 24 fighters. Yeah, maybe on a training point of view, maybe one more if it's the right man, but I don't know.
So obviously you managed Tom Doran as well, and he came off a 4th round defeat to Chris Eubank Jr. Do you know when he's next going to be out? Or?
It's in the new year. Everything's now new year now. We're winding down for this year.
But what's your thoughts on Chris Eubank Jr. anyway? Because obviously he asked to join the bill quite late for December the 10th.
Yeah, but you need to speak to Eddie Hearn about that. It's his show, not mine.
Yeah.
As a fighter, I think he's a very good fighter.
Yeah. And obviously it's been said recently about Price Ortiz.
Yeah, where's this? We've not been offered the fight. Me and Price were talking about it in gym yesterday. Somebody said that we'd been offered the fight, and Price were like, has anyone said it to you? I was like, no.
Well, Hearn said that he would have offered it for December the 10th.
That's where it might be wrong, because Eddie Hearn's not David Price's promoter.
Yeah.
So David Price's promoters, Salons Brothers, David Price's manager is MGM, and none of them have mentioned December 10th fighting Ortiz to us at all.
Because, what's your thoughts on Ortiz now fighting Dave Allen?
I hope Dave Allen chins him.
If that is what happens, that would be a fight that you're looking at taking for Price.
Regardless, I just want Price active. But you've asked me about my thoughts on that fight. I hope Dave Allen chins him. I worry that his style is more suited for Ortiz than what Malik Scott was. So you might actually see more from Ortiz in that fight. But I hope Ortiz gets beat by Dave Allen.
Is there any potential names or fighters that you want for David Price that you're looking at the moment?
Just want him to fight.
Do you want him fighting more in the UK as well? Because obviously he did have a stint in Germany.
Seriously, it's a point now where I just want him to fight. Just want him to fight. He's, start of his career. It needs to happen. His promoters need to get him elected. Then we can get into big fights. You can't get into big fights off of layoffs and stuff like that. You can't come to us. People now, like your second person that's mentioned Ortiz fight to me in the last couple of days, a week, 10 days away from, and then a couple of weeks away from the fight. I'm going to step in a couple of weeks training to fight Ortiz. It's a proper fight. We've heard about another fight in February. That's against a good name fighter. That's possible. So I don't know. Right now, just need to fight.
Well, thanks for coming to PSC Sports again, Dave Coldwell, and we'll probably catch up with you on Fight Week.
Cheers.
I'll take care. Bye bye.